I have really refrained myself from talking about this topic. But I think I, as a Nigerian and as a patriotic stakeholder in Nigeria, I think I have to also lend my voice to what is happening now. So, Nigeria really got our independence in October 1st, 1960. And ever since that, we have not had this kind of issue before when another country will be talking about Nigeria in a very derogatory manner, like President Trump has done. And I have also not seen where another country has seen Nigeria as a problem, or where any American president has tried to gaslight Nigeria in the way President Trump has done. So before I first look at what he has said, I want to quickly give us some review about America itself. I'm not going to mention a lot of things that is happening in America that are very bad, but I'm only going to mention only two. The first one is the Black Americans' life. Since the time America got our independence in 1776 from the United Kingdom, Black people have never been treated equally in America. And I believe this is still a major issue today. And that is why we have the Black Lives Matters. Unfortunately, even till today, Black people are still segregated, discriminated against in America. And that is why most Black people in America cannot live freely in America, even though America is claiming to be the big brother of the world. That is case one. The Black people in America are still living in fear. That is one. Secondly, my last Google check showed that over 300,000 children in America got missing every year. And you can check this. If for those who are sympathizing with President Trump, that is right, he should come to Nigeria and help Nigerians. You can check that on your Google or even on any of the databases. You will realize that more than 300,000 children got missing in America every year. And I believe that for these children who have been missed by their parents, the president of America, who believed that America is the safest country in the world, has not been able to tell us where these children are. And what does that mean? You can imagine 3 million children. That is bigger than countries like Albania, Cape Verde, and Seychelles. So if you calculate that, the question you should ask yourself is, what is President Trump doing about these children that are missing in America? If truly America is safe, if truly President Trump is a Christian, he should be concerned about people in his country, the Black people in his country, and also the children who are missing every year. So in 2022 alone, over 350,000 children got missing. And in 2024, which was just last year, over 330,000 children got missing. So President Trump should explain to the rest of the world where these children are. And that is case one. Now, on the matter of killing of genocide in Nigeria, okay, America is really interested in Nigeria now, all of a sudden. But a few years ago, Nigeria wanted to buy ammunition from America to fight terrorism in the northern part of that country. And I remember that America refused to sell Nigeria these weapons. So the question is, America is not selling the weapon to us. The same thing in COVID-19 era. African countries were the last people to get the vaccine because the vaccines were not initially sold to them. So the question is, if you truly like Nigerians or Africa or Christians, why is it that when we wanted to buy ammunition to destroy these terrorists, you refused to sell these ammunition to us? That is the first question I want to ask. Secondly, I am suspecting something because a few days ago, Nigerian president was almost, there was a coup that almost took the life of the president and some of his cabinet members. And that coup failed. And immediately after the coup failure, the president of America is coming out now to say, oh, I'm going to invade Nigeria because I want to help the Christians in Nigeria. When did President Trump start having this love, this genuine love for Nigerians? the kind of love you didn't have for us for these decades, the kind of love you didn't have for us when Boko Haram were killing people in the north. Nigeria has been fighting for Boko Haram for more than 10 years now. And Nigeria need help. Yes, we know. But another president, another country will not come to tell us how to solve our problems. If you really love Nigeria, help them with weapons. It's either you are selling it to us or you are giving us. But for me, I will not even ask to give us for free. If you know America is really concerned about killing in Nigeria, help Nigeria with latest weapons. And then you will see all these enemy of the state, these terrorists, crushed down. Killing in Nigeria is not limited to only Christians. I'm a Christian, but I know there are a lot of Muslims who were killed. And are still being killed daily in Nigeria. This is not to say that the Nigerian people are happy with it. This is not to say that I'm happy with it. But the truth must be told that let us check at every country that America has visited, every country America has tried to invade or tried to help. What becomes of them? How does Libya look like now? How does Gaza look like now? How does Afghanistan look like now? What does Iran, Iraq look like now? Syria, how does Libya fare now after the invasion of America? So the reality is we know that any country America visits to say they want to help, they end up leaving them poorly and badly than they met it. And this is why concerned Nigerians, except hypocrites, I have not seen Peter Obi talk about this issue at all. So, which means Peter Obi himself might be complicit in this. He really wants this to happen. He wants America to invade Nigeria and turn Nigeria to Gaza. This is not politics. And I want to bet you, if you are a Nigerian at this point, and you are saying they should come and invade Nigeria, they should come and fight for Nigeria, it has either two things. It's either you are ignorant or you are an hypocrite. Because the true Nigerian at this point will come out to say that this cannot happen because Nigeria is a sovereign state. If Nigerians cannot go to America to help Americans on the black people that are being subjugated in America, or about the children that got missing every year, 300,000, then Americans cannot come to Nigeria and come and invade Nigeria because of our oil. Is it because now Dangote is refining the oil, we don't have to export our crude oil to America and then they are giving us whatever is left? Or is it because Nigeria refused to take the refugees that America wants to send to Nigeria? Few months ago, the Foreign Affairs Minister and the American government, they had this feud when Nigeria refused to take these people that America want to deport. So this is the aftermath because the Nigerian president is doing something right now. And that is why America is angry. We have had in the past presidents that compete with America at the expense of Nigerians. But today it's like President Tinubu is doing something differently. He's actually working for the people. So anytime you see this kind of thing, you should know that it is because the president is working for his own people. Just the same way Mr. Trump is working for Americans. So Nigerians should support their president in this matter. Because whatever happens in Nigeria will happen in Africa. Why is it that every African country today want their president and their country to be truly independent of America and the West? Why are you angry about that? So leave us alone. We are going to solve our problems ourselves. Nobody can solve our problems for us. Nigerians, only Nigerians can solve Nigerian problems. Yes, if you have noticed a bad leader in your community, in your state, or even in the country, vote against him, let him be out, and another person should come in. I support that. But it's not to say that another country should invade your country because you believe that maybe the person in the aims of affairs today is not your candidate, and because your candidate lost the election, everything should be destroyed. If America should come to Nigeria and invade Nigeria like they have promised, even you that think Nigeria is a failed state today, you will know that Nigeria is a working state compared to how they will leave Nigeria after. So you should think about it. It is not really politics. It is not funny. What is happening now is that Nigeria should support their president and Mr. Trump should stay in his country. If he really wants to help the people in his country, he should help the black people there. Mr. Trump should help the black people because it's very clear that Mr. Trump either believes that only white, he believes in white dominance, and he also believes in only Christians. The world is not made up of Christians and whites alone. The world is made up of every one of us. We are all human beings. And if truly you are a Christian, your Bible also teaches you that you have to respect the individual religion of everybody. So the world, I am a Christian, but I have got more helps from Muslims. I have got more help from white people, from black people. So there is nothing like if you are black, then you are what? So Mr. Trump really loves black people, but black people are being subjugated in America. This is very, very hypocritical. And it's unfortunate that some of you don't understand this, because it's either you are ignorant of the history, or because you are just partisan, or because you don't know what you are saying, or because you are not thinking right. Enough of this bullshit. And Nigeria is a country that has the right to life, just like America is a country. There is no human being that is bigger than the other. Yeah, we understand America may have the ammunitions, America can have power, America can have everything, but we also have dignity. We have right to life. We are no longer a slave trade period, and this is no longer colonialism. We have right to life. It is very unfortunate that we have a lot of many corrupt people in our midst. This is why this can happen. Because America is saying they are not going to give Nigeria aid. What aid can America give Nigeria that we don't have? What aid? America is giving you $500 million, and they are taking trillions of dollars away from your shore every year. So we don't need America. America needs Nigeria, because Nigeria is the world capital of raw materials. No country in the world can survive without Africa, because Africa is the warehouse of raw material in the world. And I'm talking to all Africans today. Your president should start managing the resources wisely, and then President Tinubu, stop this killing. Because this is not only Christians being killed. Everybody in Nigeria is at risk, especially in the north. So you should stop this killing, get able hands, and stop this killing. That is why we have voted for you. And if you cannot do the job, you can leave the office. Simple. Nobody is supporting you because you are president of APC, or because you are Mr. Tinubu. We are supporting you because you are our president. And I will not expect an American to come and help me in my own country, because nobody is helping the black people in America that have been subjugated for years. Nobody is helping the missing children in America that have been stolen, and nobody knows their whereabouts. For more than 10 years now, more than 3 million American children are missing. So American president should explain to the world what is happening to these children. Have a nice day.